Hey everybody, welcome back to Two Exiles, One Portal. I am Mr. Coffee, joined by Casper. It has been a long time, Cass.
This has not been, but yes, it has been. It has felt that way at the very least. Like a week
It
and a
has felt
half.
like a while. Is it really only?
Yeah, about a week and a half, give or take. I think our last recording was la. I don't have it
You
in
know
my.
what? I already know why. I already know why it feels like forever.
Why?
It's because I'm used to talking to you every weekend.
Well, we used to typically every day, depending on my
Well,
fucking retarded ass schedule.
yeah, but like at minimum, I talk to you for D&D. So
Alright, so our last recording was 115. Okay, no, it has been a week and a half, 15 days. I wasn't wrong. I wasn't
15
wrong.
days is 2 weeks.
7 and 7 is 14. Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay, you're right.
So it's been a minute. Like, and I'm
Whatever.
not blaming you, or I know
You're
fucking
definitely
life comes
blaming
up.
me. You're definitely
I
blaming
am
me.
not. I am
Which
just.
technically it is my fault.
No, it isn't.
No, it
Shit
is.
happens.
It is. It is. It is
It's your fault
it
for
is
not.
completely my fault.
I don't think it is though. I think shit just happens, and it
Bro, I
takes
had shit
time,
water coming out my toilet. Not shit
bro.
water. I had shit water coming out my shower, and I knew it was shit water. And I said to myself, you know what? It should be okay. We can still continue using like the sinks and stuff. And what's the worst that can happen, right? What's the worst that could happen? There's no way.
Right.
I pumped out. I pumped out. Like, okay, let me do the math. I have a 5 gallon bucket. I did six of those. So six times five, 30 gallons of water. I took 30 gallons of water from the shower, from the tub, right? Took it out. I'm thinking to myself, all right, my plumber's coming tomorrow morning. So from now, it's 7 o'clock. From now to like maybe bedtime, we're not going to use 30 gallons of water, right? I gotta bathe my son. My son bathes and would using like 2 gallons of water, right? At most. This is a little kid. And then dick and balls, and that's it. Boom, go to bed, right? A little bit of sink, wash your hands here and there, bro. When I realized I had fucking like 100,000 gallons of water in my basement, and I came down and I'm like, oh my god, my life is over. My PC's like fucking drowning. Everything is up. Like my life is done. I'm gonna just go fucking shoot myself with a shotgun. Like it was that fucking like I had to sit down for a second and just like contemplate life because I
This
it
has to
was
be fixable. Like,
it's and Rosie came down. She was like, "Why are you not cleaning? Why are you not?" I'm like, I don't know what to do. I like if I own I I don't like if you are feeling this way at any point in your life, like get some help. Get someone who loves you. Get someone who like just keeps shit in perspective for you. Because bro, if I would have owned a gun at that moment, I might have considered it. Like no fucking joke. It was one of those moments I had to sit down. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And I'm just looking at it,
it's
and it's a little puddle of water. But on my head, I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm thinking, I'm like running scenarios in my head. I'm just like, what the fuck? Where does all this water come from?
I will be honest, and I'm glad that I don't have that particular problem because my whole thing becomes like I don't know. I think I'm pretty good at just like looking at the problem and estimating costs. So if I, for instance, right, so say like you have a $2,000 car and things on the car cost $2,000. I'm terrible at that decision making. But if it's like, just like, dude, for instance, like your house is worth, a lot of fucking money, even with a problem like that. It's
Hmm.
just like, you know, I don't know. I can't see myself like freaking out
I think
about
that's
it.
what freaks me out is the potential cost of things. You know what I mean? It's
Well,
like, okay, now I may cost 1,000, and I may cost another 1,000. What if they charge me 2,000? Oh my God, am I gonna have to pay like 5,000 for this? I don't got no $5,000 right now. Like
well,
it's
yeah,
just
but
it's the snowballing effect of like, oh shit, and then am I gonna lose my PC? My PC still working? I don't got no money to fix my PC. Like I can't do no more episodes. Like it just like it's snowballed, and then you go into this rut, and like everything starts affecting you. Like you to the point where it's like now we have to order food because we can't cook because we're just too busy cleaning poo poo water. and then you order food and it fucking costs like $80 just to order some tacos. And then Trump gets elected. I'm just saying it like, bro, what the fuck? Oh shit, bro, the whole fucking thing. It was just like I I will say this. I don't think being an adult was ever as hard as it is now. With the exception of maybe in a depression.
I I don't know, bro. I
Maybe
feel
maybe
weird.
caveman maybe had a harder time, but
Nah,
god damn, bro.
not even that, bro. There was once a fucking civil war in this country, like where you fought and you actually could like legitimately fucking have to kill your fucking brother who lived on the other side of the country
You
because
know
he
what's
just
funny?
decided like
I would definitely fall in that category. I would have to fall. I would have to go kill. I would have to go to war and go fight my brother who lives in Florida. Like I would see him across the fucking tree line, him loading his goddamn musket. This piece of shit motherfucker trying to kill me.
just be like, hey, I know that beard.
Because he's a fucking asshole. He's a goddamn Trumper. It's like I can never have a conversation with him without having fucking a Trump conversation. I'm like, motherfucker, I don't call you for this shit. I'm trying
It's
to
like I
figure
just
out how to
wanted
goddamn do a sheetrock.
to I just wanted to tell you that I fucking loved you, you asshole. Fucking ruining shit.
We don't do emotions in my. We do problem solving and fucking, how to fucking dry paint and what kind of paint to use in certain scenarios. It's very, very repressed emotions. It's fucking, it's just fucking curse at each other and shit. But yeah, like it's just, eh, man. But you know what? I then obviously the reason why we're recording this, I mean, we're like 20 minutes, maybe 10 minutes into this banter, but because I seen the news, and that's what triggered my. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Just what's the big deal? It's not a big deal. 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 And ever since then, I kind of been feeling a little better and kind of like fucking just taking one step at a time and just
You know,
being
yeah,
thankful for shit that I do have and shit that I because life is short. So
life is indeed short, and sometimes well, most of the time it's fucking kicking a dick. So
oh yeah, oh yeah.
sometimes all you can do is just tighten up your thighs.
Talking about
Fucking
being
just-
kicked in the dick. That's the perfect segue.
Wait, oh, wait, hold
What,
up, hold
what,
up, hold
what,
up, hold up,
what,
hold up.
what?
I just want, we have a message from our sponsor, us. Hit that button, please.
Hit that button. We got content's gonna. You know, if you would have asked me, when did Path 2 came out?
Uh,
November, December, some of that.
maybe
December.
I think it was November.
Okay. If you would ask me a week before Path 2 came out, hey, how much episodes would by now would you have in a bank? I would have told you like 100 episodes, right?
Yeah.
And ever since Path to One has came out, it hasn't. It has felt like I've been putting teeth when it comes to coming up with shit to talk about when it comes to Path.
Well, because everything is like super negative. And
It's
then there's people who are like, but we know the game is not finished. This is like what the da da da. And it's just like, yeah, I understand that too. But we're how many is it 2 leagues now that we're missed out on?
well, we played Settlers of Calgar.
We got a repeat of
We
Settlers
got
of
a,
Calgar.
and now we don't have. Well, we'll get into that, but we played Path 2. We put 100 hours. You put relatively 150 hours. I
I'll look, hold up. I'll actually look. I
um
put in 110 hours into there because you know what? I will say the one thing I liked about the game was the campaign. The campaign is way fucking better.
made me
I'll
way
give it
better.
that. Then Path of Exile
I
two's
mean, it's
campaign is
still
better than Path of
difficult as
Exile.
fuck and as long as
It
fuck.
is. It is long, but it is more enjoyable. I will be honest. the fact I had to think about it. I actually had to sit there and be. I I've been consuming some content. I've been thinking about other people's points. I don't think Path of Exile's two campaign is bad. I feel that there are some things in it that could make it a little bit more seamless, that could make it a little bit more balanced for like melee players. Because again, remember I did the staff. I do know what the melee is, but I
He turned the melee into a spellcaster.
I
But
but
I did too. I did too. But whatever.
because it turns out to be like the only way to fucking play melee.
Yeah, it's the only way.
Uh,
Yeah.
you know, I like the campaign. Like the bosses are fucking cool because
Yeah.
they're relatively
Yeah.
frequent.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. The oh, what kind of skill gems am I gonna gain access to? Because I don't look at everything uh as a whole, right? I don't gotta listen and be like plan my shit. As I'm leveling, I'm every time I get a new skill gem, I'm like, oh, does this unlock a new thing? Da da da. Da. That's fun. I like that. I feel that this the Path of Exile 2's fucking end game is, I hate to say this because I love what the devs did with PoE 1. It's trash. It's
Yeah.
fucking trash.
I'm not worried about the end game as much because that's all aesthetics. I think that can easily be changed and that can easily be revamped and an
In
expansion
new
pack or
leagues,
whatever.
yes,
Yeah, yeah.
but we've already seen how many resources they don't have.
Okay, that's getting into the main topic today.
Right.
So yeah, that fuck, fuck. Okay.
I am hurt. I am hurt by the fact that I copium huffed like two or three times on this, bro. How many times did you hear me copium huff on this? It was like, nah, they're probably still like I did not. I really wanted to wholeheartedly fucking believe that Path of Exile 1 development was not going to be affected by PoE 2.
See, deep down, I knew. I've
I
been saying this
I
shit since summer. I feel like they're buying too much shit. They're buying them more than they can chew. I feel like they're not really ready, and I hope they don't really fuck us over when it comes to this. Because you, how many game developers have successfully said to themselves, "Yeah, we're gonna create a whole new game based on the first one, but we're gonna keep both of them running concurrent, and we're not gonna fuck up
like
with
that
resource
isn't
management."
even that isn't even like what I considered, to be completely fucking honest. I more considered that they would be realistic with their timelines, to the point where they aren't trying to cannibalize each other for fucking resources. And I understand, like I saw
But
another take on this on fucking Reddit, that
mhm.
the higher ups are more to blame for this than Jonathan,
Yeah,
or because who the
well,
fuck
who's higher than
allows that?
Jonathan? Who's higher than Jonathan? Tencent.
There has to, someone has to, there has to be a board, right, or something, that there had to be someone to approve him taking PoE one's team. There's no way that, I know he
Oh,
requested
like
it.
he
I
said in
know
the
he
video, in the 3 minute video, he said, I was thinking of watching it with you, and we could do a live feedback. I don't know if you want to do that. I'm sure
we
you watched
can.
it.
I did. We could. I just want to hammer out this little point, and then we can
Mhm.
open it up. Why not? Someone else other than him allowed him to make this mistake. This is more than just him. This is a
I don't know if that's
fundamental fuck up
fair
somewhere.
though, bro, because when you're a game director,
You
you
have
have
leeway,
control. You
but
have control over, you know.
the thing is he is not the game director of Path of Exile 1.
He's the game director
That,
of Path of Exile, period, though. Of
but the thing is, no,
GGG.
no, no,
Of GGG.
right, but that's my whole point. There
Chris
has to
Wilson no longer works in the company.
But no, no, someone has to be like, all right, yo, you have to keep the team separate. Someone had to have told him that. There's no way that he's able to just make a fucking decision on a whim, with how cagey they are with answers, and is this going to be in the game? Well, we have to talk about. There's no way that this wasn't something where multiple people fucked up. I firmly believe that, and it's mainly because I notice that when people get angry, they love to fucking play with the blame game, and it all feels really good to point at one person. I don't think that's ever really the case. It's never just one person. A lot of people fucked up to make this fuck up as bad as it did.
So you're saying, in your opinion, someone should have stepped in and was like, "Yo, no."
There needed to be fucking on. Yes, there needed to be someone like some kind of guardrail that was like, no, you really shouldn't be able to fucking cannibalize another
Why
team.
would they fuck up with their cash cow though?
I don't know. This
Like
is my problem. Someone had to have been like, no, this is a disastrous fucking decision.
because look. All right, should we watch the video and then come back?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right,
Okay,
all right.
yeah. Hold
All
up.
right.
I'm pulling up the live. Oof, goodness.
This hurt a lot of people. This hurt a lot of people, and I don't think they know the full consequence of what this video means to the entire community. And I don't think we're gonna see the result of that until we get the numbers for the next league when it comes out. When it's gonna be
Bro,
like it's gonna be 50% less, 30% less than what our usual numbers. Because our numbers all have always been on the uptick for the last 8 leagues, and it's gonna be ready.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. The moment I saw the title, my heart dropped.
Yeah.
It was one of those things where it's just like, here I am, huffing the copium,
Uh,
and it's that moment where the fog goes away from the copium, and there's just not enough to fucking to
Reddit
get
has
you through
been losing
anymore.
its goddamn
Yeah,
mind.
that's also true, bro. Oh my
Holy
god.
shit! The amount of articles
Oh.
and just fucking notifications I get on my goddamn phone about what's going on with Path One and people posting Zara quote messages and like just like holy shit. But let's play the video.
Yeah. You have to. I don't hear sound.
How do I do that?
That might. I don't know if that's me. Oh, that's me. Sorry. Go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna stop it there because there are 8 layers of lies in what he's saying. And I think it's very important to point this out. He said that they weren't ready for the October release, right? But they were on track for it, meaning like maybe they were missing a little bit of more work, maybe they would have missed, maybe they had to slim down the league itself, but they were on track. Up until that point, they were on track. Now, if you're not ready for no October release, then maybe a November release, right? Now keep that in
Hmm.
mind. I'm gonna keep playing it. Now, why? Because they don't want the game to compete with Path 2. They don't want to compete against themselves. I'm gonna keep playing. What does that got to do with anything? That's the
No, I
perfect.
understand.
That's the perfect Christmas gift for most Path players.
Right, but it takes away their workers' Christmas.
Okay,
I
fair
understand.
enough. Fair enough. I didn't think about that. Mm,
Pause, please.
yeah.
Okay, so to this point, this is why I feel like there needed to be guardrails somewhere because, simply speaking, they've always had a rush to content for the league's current cycles. What in the fuck makes you think that less development time for something that you already have like kind of a struggle
Hmm.
keeping up with because it's such a fast turnover. There's always
Yeah,
new content and it's always caught like
yeah,
that is the strain that that puts on your team is really high.
yeah.
What makes you think, oh, let's pull you from working on PoE one
You have so many
and
time.
being
You
like
have 7 months.
that's
That's
that makes no fucking sense to me. As someone who has had to deal with like working with timelines a lot,
mhm.
that makes no fucking sense to me. That is ridiculous. That is fucking
Yeah, we're
ridiculous.
gonna give you the same amount of time that you usually have for your crunch ass timetable. Instead of it using it for path one stuff, you're gonna use it for path two stuff. Oh, and by the way, but you can't stop doing it because the projects you started for path two need to be finished before you go back to path one. So you get stuck in this endless loop.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Because I don't know much about programming and stuff like that. But one thing I do know about project management is that when you start something as an individual, you can't just drop it and then expect someone to come in and know what the fuck you're just doing.
Right.
Like typically, if it, either it has to start from scratch again with a new person, or I have to leave like a very detailed explanation of how to continue proceeding forward. And even then, it's
Which
usually
is
never.
gonna take which
Yeah,
is gonna take days for you to understand
yeah,
and
because
then
it's
move
like
forward.
it doesn't work. So oftentimes you actually it's a project based. You have to go ahead finish it, and once you finish it, not start something else and then move
Now
back
you
to
have
what
to
you're.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
I'm continuing.
That's ridiculous. Yeah.
Why are they making it seem like Path Two was a nuisance of a project? We had
I
just
think this all boils down again to what ends up happening to things that are put on deadlines that you almost know you can't meet. And then another deadline right after, you begin to demonize the fact that you're still working on the first project and it's not just fucking over. I need to start working on the other one. Like I I understand where his weird animosity toward it becomes because it it stops being like, okay, this is a project I want to get out and be done with, to it's eating into my other time and now I'm gonna have to continue fucking working on it. It's become something that he apparently fucking
do
didn't
you
realize was gonna have to require extra time after
do you know
release.
the average time of that game is typically in early access these days?
Oh my god, dude, I don't even want to fucking know. Like
Most
10
games,
years.
yeah, yeah, it's up there. It's up there. It's between 5 to 10 years. The average time in which a game that releases in early access stays in early access before it gets released. That's the average, 5 to 10 years. Now, you see some games between 7, 8. You see some earlier than that, two ones, and they're the exception. But that's the average, 5 years. So why? My question is, when you brought Path 2 into early access, what was your timetable until release? Was it June? Because you're not giving yourself enough time. Like,
Like like I know everybody was chomping at the bit for Path of Exile 2 content. I get it. This was this is not the way to fucking do it. You needed to first of all keep the teams separate. We all for like straight
I
up,
don't
at
think
least for
anyone
me.
would have been mad. I don't think anyone would have been mad if they would have played 50 hours of the campaign and there wasn't no end game. It would be like, well,
I
that's
think that
it.
would have
And
been
end
I
of
think
early
that would have
game.
been better.
Yeah,
I
people
think
would have
that
been
would have
like,
been
all
better.
right, let me start a new character, and then start a new character, and let me play all the characters because there's nothing else. Early access is okay, and there's no end game. But you rush an end game, and it was, I mean, it was there, but it's like,
Honestly, what is the downside to delaying early access? Like like fucking really, dude. Like
you see, the beauty of early access is that you could
uh
just say, we want to test
it's
the
incomplete.
campaign. We want to test the campaign. Like that's what we're gonna release now. For the first 6 months, we're gonna release
Well,
the campaign.
you see, but I understand why they wanted so. I understand why they wanted to have some sort of end game. They need they need something there pushing the guardrails. You know what I mean?
But you know
They
people are gonna
need a
push the
way like,
guardrails.
oh
People are gonna.
yeah, but no, this gives them ample data early. Think about this. That for someone for games and stuff like that, like data, especially early access, data is king, right? You want all the data for what your players are doing. You want to try to make sure there's not too much broken shit. You're doing balance. I can understand the tantalizing mm, biscuit that would be end game data for them, but I don't think they were ready for that. I understand the thought process. If we have an end game from the beginning, we're getting end game data from these people throughout the entire early access, which is more than we would have had if we have 6 months of campaign. I understand.
I mean, realistically
I
speaking, maybe not
just
6 months. Maybe 6 months might have been a long time. But I mean, average
yeah, but
games takes, for really big releases, takes anywhere between 3 to 6 months
right.
to
But
do it right.
this is
Take your
why
time.
I feel like just delaying the early access for the scope that they wanted would have been fucking better. I I don't think any I I don't know.
I think at that point, because they already they dug their heels in the sand for it to be a fall release, they didn't want to go back on that because then they would have probably looked at us as a laughing livestock. So they kind of just dug their grave and they just kept digging. It kept digging. It kept digging. There was no way out. There's no way out of this.
Well, there is now a way out of it, but what is going to end up happening is one of two things. Either Path of Exile 2 is going to go through a very long period of not enough people working on it because they're going to have to once again cannibalize the opposite way to have people helping with PoE 1 and getting more content out for that, and it's going to have to be going back and forth, or they do the smart thing and bring on more people to work.
I mean, I don't know why that wasn't a thing to begin with.
I don't either. I was under the assumption during all of my copium huffing that don't worry, man. I don't think that they're gonna have a problem with PoE 1 and PoE 2. It's probably two separate teams. That was my assumption because why the fuck wouldn't you do that?
I mean, I can understand why you would have cross like development because some of the people can still work on both things and you can pull a little bit of resources here and there, maybe sound guy, maybe an artist guy here and there. But how many people you pulling? You're pulling massive teams then. Like you're pulling entire departments.
Yeah, like I don't they it sounds to me like Path of Exile 1 developers legit became Path of Exile 2 developers.
Yeah.
All of them.
I mean,
Like and you just
for not
literally absorbed an entire another team.
I mean, that's the only thing I can think
That's what it
about.
feels like.
It's the only
It's
thing
what
I
it
can think
feels
about.
like.
Let's continue.
If you're telling me that we're not gonna fucking get more content until fucking like way like the
No, they don't even have a date. They don't even have a date. So we're
mm,
looking at maybe June
uh,
playing it. Because God forbid, in a path
no.
game, you wouldn't gonna have problems after you release something
So
crazy.
hold up. Now this is the other thing I feel here. Number one, Path of Exile 1 has been here first. I believe that the dedicated player base deserved for you to have the attention on them in light instead of the new shiny project you're working on. The fact that you promised Path of Exile 1 players that you're not going to forget us and that we're not going to be pushed to the fucking back burner and that you did exactly that is exactly why I am fucking disgusted. and why
Hmm.
I am very disappointed
And not only that, I
because
know to your
you've
promise, to your one of your biggest beef is the fact that they haven't even delivered on one of their primary promises, which was for the microtransactions to be transferred over.
Oh God, don't even fucking get me started, dude. All I would be so much happier if a lot of my MTX came over and I had my hideout.
And for those of you listening, maybe you've spent money on Path One, maybe you haven't, maybe you have a few task apps, but it's not about the fact that it's just a few pixels. And even if I haven't spent as much as Coffee or maybe Alex, our other guy who spent a crazy amount of money on, but when you work as hard and you come on and you want to enjoy what you've purchased, and you, you hang on to it. It's valuable to you. It's yours, right? Regardless of what it is. And I think that hearing that promise and then someone really it feels like someone spitting in your face. You're like, oh, you don't really care about like, and it makes it really hard to trust them again as to if they start making like very ballsy promises about things that might come down in the future. And then
Oh,
you
they're
might
not getting any fucking supporter pack for money from me. I
you may
am
start second guessing everything they say now.
yeah.
And they've built this reputation for the last 10 years, and in 6 months, look, I'm gonna keep to you playing it because I'm gonna say some ratchet shit. Because it's an early access, it's okay for it to be on
And
fire.
PoE 1 is a full game that you've been fucking making content for a very long time. That is the reason PoE 2 even has a following in the beginning.
Who? Your the board of directors? I feel like we're missing some information here. Whose
Yeah.
priority is this? But you can never
Hold up.
do that.
Pause. Hold on. 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 Number fucking one. Number fucking one. You're telling me that nerfing all the fun builds was more important than working on PoE one's fucking next thing. So that
Yeah, balance.
stabbing all the fucking players in the fucking leg so that they don't have fun in the game is more important than development. Cool.
Yeah,
Because it's not like they
nerf.
buffed shit.
Yeah, they didn't buff things. They didn't make things easier to kill. It's the I played a new patch. I played about 10 or 15 hours of a new patch. Still feels like I'm being punched in the dick every time.
Like I oh, it's because they nerfed our build. Hmm.
Oh, I must have played before that.
Yeah, yeah. It's not they didn't like hyper nerf it, but they nerfed it. It's no longer like yeah, yeah. It's
Mm.
no longer the thing that it once was. I was having not like a lot of trouble, but a fair amount of trouble dealing with shit that I know pre-patch would have obliterated. Which again, I understand that you don't want me killing the entire fucking screen, but why is that the thing that takes precedence over a game that's already out and has a development expectation?
I really want to understand what features that they feel needed needed so much attention that you pulled people from PoE1 to address it.
I just don't know where PoE 2 is more important than PoE 1 is coming from.
Yeah, I don't know either. I mean,
That
I
is
can
what's
understand
really
if
getting me
from
right
an
now.
investor point of view, if I've given you X amount of money to make a new game and now the new game is shit, I can understand where that pressure may be coming from an investor standpoint, from Tencent point of view, from the board of directors point of view, but from the community base, it's not coming from us. It's not coming from us. So where is this? Where is this priority coming from? And I feel like someone's like, I feel like this is a kidnap video. Like he's being told to read this shit and like read this shit. I'm gonna continue, bro. That's
Pause.
at least 6 months from now.
No, that's not even my problem here. When you ship 0.2,
Then you
are
have
you
to work on.
telling me are you telling me that there are not going to be any bugs and problems with that?
Oh no, no, he says it. He says it. Look, right there. So 2.0 ships out. Danny had spent another week, 2 weeks claiming the fires of that, and then I don't know, question mark profit.
Like I don't. Mm,
Okay, okay. See. So even then, he's not going to transfer all the people back to PF1. He's going to take the bare essentials, put something together. That way they can still work it on Path 2. What? At no point is he saying we're going to hire more people.
yeah,
So does that mean there's no money? Like, did they burn through everything? Like, because I don't think that's on the table. I don't think hiring more people is on the table.
maybe.
No, you're not. You don't give a fuck about Path 1 players. No. No, you need to learn. We is a strong word. A year from now, fucker. All right, all right. I'm gonna say my hot take. He should get fired.
You know what? I think that's not what I would want. I want him to fucking actually clean up the mess. If he gets fired, he doesn't have to do shit.
Okay, fair enough. Maybe demoted, maybe something like
I
that.
I feel I feel like you haven't fixed this and then you fire him.
I think the decisions he okay, so all the decisions he has made up until now, to me feels like he's been. It's like he has his main bitch, but she kind of let herself go. She got a little fat, and then a new skinny bitch came on the block, and she's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fuck with that bitch right there. And he completely forgot about his main bitch, and now skinny bitch now married a rapper or something, and now he wants to run back to skinny bitch. I mean his main bitch. This is what it feels like. He has not really paid attention to Path 1 plays at all, and he's been hyper focused on Path 2 since he came on board. That you could see it in his eyes, in his interviews, you could see it in his speaking mannerisms, like Path 2, Path 2, Path 2, Path 2, Path 2, Path 2. Like and it was everything about the features and what we gonna do and all this all crazy shit. And he's completely forgot about Path 1, about it being the core of GGGG. Like you don't have no other games. Like you do realize that your library of games is just Path One, and any support and attention that you're getting from Path Two is coming from Path One's structure and bare bones. So why not pay attention to it? So all to me, that second half of that video is all fluff. It don't give a fuck. I can't take you serious because if you did, you wouldn't have done what you did to begin with. You would have said, you know what? We're gonna have to take more time, make sure Path 1 stuff is ready. I want that to be spectacular because if people are that pissed off about Path 2, they can always go back to Path 1. They can have a nice time and will give us more time to work on Path 2.
Yep.
But
I
no,
don't. My point still stands. I don't know where this weird fucking idea that Path 2 is more important than Path 1 right now. All because it was a little bit more popular because everybody wants to call it the D4 killer or whatever.
I think he
I
really saw
just
his career like going crazy, pop off, and he was like, "Yo, if I can make this game work, I'm gonna be the guy responsible for D4 killing D4." And that shit got to his head.
just
He,
ridiculous, man.
now we're
I
not gonna get nothing for Path. We're gonna have a shitty Path 2
and
for the
I'm
next
getting jack
six
shit for
months,
Path 1.
and we're not gonna get shit for Path 1 until at least summer. At least summer.
I also heard somewhere on Reddit that I can't remember the streamer's name or content creator's name, but they're making a private league.
Oh, this might be interesting. It might be worth actually entering.
Yeah, I was thinking the same because I do still want to play Path 1. I still love the fucking game. My problem is the fact that I feel like the developers fucking just said fuck Path 1. Were early access of Path 2. I don't understand why the early access title didn't give it fucking leniency for being a little fucking broken for a while you did the thing that all of us fucking paid to support do.
I mean, I
And I
always know that
understand
the community is always going to,
I understand that some people are upset because they charge $30 for this for the key. Look at man, I hate to be that guy. Fuck your $30. I don't give a fuck about your bitch ass $30. I have donated over like hundreds of fucking dollars to GGG for Path 1 over the fucking years. I got the key because the minimum for getting a free key is $500. Fuck your $30. I don't give a shit about it. You can fucking
which
eat
is
it.
funny, right? And you think about it, like your threshold for a free key is $500, but if you want a key now, it's $30.
Like, dude, I get it. I understand that people are upset about their $30. Fuck your $30. I don't give a
I
shit.
feel like the inequity in those two numbers is really fucking weird to me. I
Because
think if someone
it's
would have spent $100 in your game, or if you was gonna give it out at $30, I feel like anything above $100 is worth for them to get a key. Like at that point, like
yeah,
it just makes sense. Like, I'm speaking about myself. Like I didn't spend $500 in your game. I spent maybe $300, right? But the threshold for me to get a free key in your game is $500. So I had to then buy another $30 worth to get a key for your game, which I'm not hurt. I'm okay. Like I always believe that the dollar per the the dollar amount per hours of the game. You know what I'm saying? How much is a game worth? How many hours I'm planning on playing it? I got my money's worth. I have 150 hours worth of 150 hours of the game. I got my hours. But I feel like if you can even if $500 as a thank you, it feels like a little bit of a spit in your face, a little bit, just a little bit. It's just like, come
bro.
on,
And
bro.
then
Like it's
you
$300, $200 in your game. Like, how many people spend that much on a video game to begin with? Like, if someone's willing to spend that much, I think you should. And you're coming out with a second one, and you're gonna give it out at $30 anyways. Fucking
just ridiculous, dude.
yeah.
I can't believe it. I can't fucking believe it. I don't understand. And we have friends that have spent thousands of
Hmm.
fucking
Yeah.
dollars on this game. They apparently have conveniently been fucking forgotten about.
And
And
they didn't get two keys. They didn't get three keys. They just got one.
no, I think he did get two.
You got two keys? Oh, okay.
I think so, but I'm not sure. We'd have to ask him, but I think he did get two keys. But I think that's because he also bought the supporter pack.
Yeah, that makes sense. Damn,
Yeah.
I wish you would give me the fucking key. God damn it, motherfucker.
Yeah, he bought the supporter pack for the early access and bought the big no, he bought the big pack and had the free pack and had the free key because of course
uh,
his spending history was huge. So he bought the big pack which gave him another key. So yeah.
okay, okay.
He had two keys.
So it's not that he got two
And
keys for spending that much to begin with, which I feel like it should have
right.
been tiers. If you spend $300, you got one key. If you spend $500, I'll give you two keys. If you spend $1,000 in our game, we'll give you three fucking keys. Bring as many boys as you want. Bring all of
Bring
them.
your homies.
You know what I
Like,
mean?
you know what I
Like,
mean? Like,
come on.
mm,
It's fucking
ridiculous,
keys.
bro. Ridiculous, bro. I'm so, and bro, up until I think it was what late game. I think it was like end game where I got rid of my my spark character. I was already upset, and I was like, well, maybe if I make another character, it'll be easier, and then
I
it'll give them time to
I
fix
don't.
the end
No,
game a little bit.
I don't believe you. No,
I was upset.
I
Fuck you.
you were upset. Okay,
I
maybe
was
I'm
I
maybe
was ups-
maybe 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 my translation of your anger is not completely accurate. Okay, but you were significantly angry at a lot of different corners of the game,
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
even
that's true.
way before Act 3.
You know what? You're actually right. Holy fuck. I did not have a good time playing Path of Exile 2 at all, did I?
No, you did not. Because even I remember Alex at one point, you logged off. Alex was like, "Why is he so angry?" I'm like, "Nah, bro, you gotta understand that's how he is, bro. Like he processes shit different. You know what I mean?" And then he gets pissed off, he just bounces, then he comes back, and then by the time we leave, he'll go fucking spend another 30 hours doing this shit, and then come back and he's rich. Like this is just how he processes shit. And he's like, yeah, but he's such a like fuck. Dude, it's like I don't know what to say at these certain situations. Like you don't say shit, just smile, just keep walking. Like you don't see me saying shit, right? So just follow my lead. Um, because it be sounding like you want to rage quit, but it's like an abusive relationship. You're not gonna rage, you're not gonna rage quit. You gotta go through the motions of abuse and be like, fuck, I'm gonna come back. Fuck this shit. I'm gonna go get some fucking fast food and come back.
And it's
Um,
funny that exactly happened. I ended up getting pretty fucking rich in that in PoE 2 for a little bit there.
but yeah,
Like
so it's but you were mad like because we
I
were
was very
having
mad.
issues. We were having legitimate issues though. We were having issues like crashing. We were having issues being in a team
Grouping.
together. We were
Just
having issues just like it was just being murdered to death, like just on top of everything else, just being murdered. So yeah, but you were verbally angry, like 90% of the game.
Also, I feel that you guys sometimes forget how long it takes me to download these fucking games
Yeah, I think we do take that for granted a little bit.
because I have to sit there waiting for all this fucking time. My internet's usually not very fast, which means I get into queue real late. You guys are fucking playing. I'm sitting there waiting for 45 fucking minutes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and then all of it comes to a fucking
I
head,
think
and I'm
you were
just
in
like,
first though.
I think I was because luckily they did let me pre-download. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you were in
But I
first.
had to,
I
but
was
when
in
I do
last.
that, I'm not allowed to play anything online, like at all. I have to play single player games, which is why I have to load up on single player games all the time, just in case something comes out and it's just like Alex will be like, "Hey man, download this 120 gigabyte game," and I'll be like, "Oh,
He'll buy it
okay."
for you. He'll buy you all the he'll
and
buy you all the DLC packs. He'll buy you fucking all the skins. He'll be like, so you gonna play, right? When you gonna play?
I'll be like, "Well, as soon as it's downloaded," and then I go and play start like Baldur's Gate 3, like, and I gotta
uh,
play that for 3 days. Like it's just a different it hits these types of things hit different to me. They just hit different. It's not, oh, let me wait 2 hours to download the game. Like, no, this is literally a 22, sometimes 28 hour fucking my internet is fucked. I well might as well fucking play some single player shit. My computer's unusable basically unless I'm doing that. It's
mm,
just and then God forbid I decide like, oh, I just want to get like a match in, so I'm gonna pause the download and just like do one match, and then that just it somehow always makes it way worse.
that's a validate now.
Yes, it's just like, God damn it, dude, you fucking die, man.
Man. I think we do take that for granted a bit. I think I think the anticipation factor of like you waiting. It's like when you're hungry and you gotta wait for the food to be cooked, and then it's like
Oh
then
my
you finally
God,
get it
yeah.
and it's just like, oh my god, it's the best thing ever. That's not the same when it comes to video games. I feel like the longer you wait for something and the more you promise something, and when you finally get it, the more likely it's gonna feel like dog shit.
Yeah,
And I think that probably worked against Path 2 of the level of anticipation for it, and then it fell flat, and it's just like, and I think this affecting Path 1 is the fucking last nail of coughing for a lot of people.
it's the final kick in the balls for a lot. Yeah.
It's like I think I'm not gonna uninstall Path by any stretch of my imagination. But
No, I could never. It's
the
the
fact that we're
it
sitting
is
here,
literally the most played game I've ever played at this point.
yeah, the fact that we're sitting here, us talking, and I had this conversation with Rosie, my wife, and she asked me, she's like, how the fuck you have a Path of Exile podcast when there's no Path of Exile, or there's potentially no Path of Exile? Because I was explaining to her the drama behind what's going on, right?
Hmm.
And she just came up with the analysis, and I had to sit there, and I'm like, fuck, you legit right. Like, there's no path. What the fuck we gonna talk about? Like,
Well, personally, I have we'll talk off stream about that. I have ideas. But
we
because
gotta fill
I'm
the
not
air.
gonna lie, bro, because I'm not gonna lie, bro, I am fuming about this.
Nah, I am too.
I'm
I am
really
too. I
upset.
mean, this has been a religion of mine for quite a while now. Like, I look forward to these launches. I look forward to playing. And look, I'm not the richest person. I'm not the fucking greatest player, but it's ingrained that I do this, and it feels good, and I get to certain points in the game, and I get a little further. Sometimes I don't get as far, but I reach certain milestones, and it's like, yeah, and I fucking just go back to my daily life, and like, fuck it, yeah. Um, and I do a lot of daydreaming. I do a lot of fucking research. So part of the reason why I have this podcast is because that's another vein, another fucking syringe into my veins for Path.
Yeah, another little outlet to
hmm
get you through.
Yeah. So for me, it's like, yeah, like I do a lot of research when it comes to fucking doing shows, and the one thing I don't want to do, and for those of you guys still listening to this, this late into the episode, I made a vow not to put out bullshit little episodes. Like I didn't want to put out 10-minute episodes talking about this. And we talked about, oh, maybe we could do more content. We could do like 10-minute videos. It just feels fucking clickbaity.
Yeah. It's not what we feel like doing. We would like to actually have substance of things that we talk about.
And yeah, it might be
But
an hour
when
of complaining, but
yeah,
but
but
it's how
it's one
much
of
we
those
care
things
about this
where
shit.
when a little mini patch comes out that says mainly bug fixes, by the way, all your shit's nerfed, and we don't hear anything else for weeks and weeks and
Yeah,
weeks.
weeks,
We have
weeks.
we have nothing to talk about. We have nothing to give you. We have other shit we could talk about, obviously, but
And
that
we
would
are playing other
kind of
shit. Don't get us wrong. We're not sitting
yeah.
here on our ass, literally waiting for updates for. No, look, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 games installed, and that's just Steam games. I have one,
Yo,
2, 3, 4,
I
5,
have now
6, 7.
320 hours in Delta Force, bro.
Wow, that's actually pretty good. Let me see how much we got
Like
now.
I am playing. I have achievements in Delta Force that are 0.4% of players, dog.
Nice.
I'm playing this
I have
game.
another
I'm
6 games
enjoying it.
installed from like the other ones, Epic Store and EA.
Tons of games to play.
And I just installed. I've been playing with Rosie State of Decay too.
Oh hell yeah!
I don't know why. Growing up back in high school, I wanted to play this game so fucking much. I don't know why, but I couldn't ever play it because of some bullshit Xbox shit.
Uh,
And now they finally released it for Steam, and I've been playing with Rosie as we've been having. That's what I've been playing upstairs on my controller on my Steam Deck, and
nice.
it's been like a nice little game to play. Nothing, it's not too difficult. It still holds up. The gameplay it still holds up. You could tell it has aged for its age. And I just found out that they're coming out with State of K3.
Oh cool.
I mean, hopefully it's gonna be on Steam. Hopefully the stupid DRM bullshit. They don't do nothing
I
stupid like that.
also I also started another Baldur's Gate 3 run
Yeah, so for those of you
because
guys
there's a
listening,
lot of custom classes now.
we are playing video games. They're just not within the scope and the range of ARPGs, right? Right now, the ARPGs is kind of dull. Last Epic is kind of eh. I mean,
I'm
they're
look
not
at
having
I'll be
any.
real. I am not playing Last Epic again.
No, but I'm telling you right now, they're not having any better. They're not doing any better.
I'm not playing D4.
I keep
I'm
track of what's going on in last epic, so sometimes bring it into this conversation and see. But their development of their end game is still suffering.
you know what I'd play again? You want to guess?
No, but hold on. So many games, so many games, so many games.
I know, yeah, yeah. But I'll give you some time on this one. I'll give you some time on this one.
Bar.
No. Well, yes. I'd also play some fucking bar. But I'd play the Ascent again.
They did release that new
No, the last thing it had was from like August 18th to 2022.
They had a
So
new
it's
update,
is from 2022. It's 2025, bro.
but it wasn't. It was a cyber heist. I mean, I'm just the cyber heist DLC.
Oh, did we play before that?
Yeah, we played before that.
Oh, okay, then maybe, yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
maybe.
don't see the last day. Okay, the last time we played was October 13, 2023.
So yeah, we played after. We just didn't buy the update. We didn't buy the
Was this
DLC.
really out before?
It was, yeah, yeah. We didn't play the DLC because we
Hmm.
didn't buy it. Uh, let me look at it. What is it? It's $2. I'd play it again, bro. I legit had fucking fun playing the Ascent. It was 20 hours of short, fun ass combat. Don't you think so?
Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
Like I thought that was good. I think it would be interesting. But like I'd play that again. But right now is like I was thinking about making another path character.
It just
Uh,
feels bad
it
because you're
does.
playing it and you're just reminding yourself nothing new for the next 6 to 8, 9 months.
So it's just I've been playing Tekken. I got up to blue ranks.
There's a lot of hot shit coming out.
There's a lot of stuff, man.
There's
There's a lot of stuff.
Matter of fact, I think we should stream
Yo,
Abiotic Factor.
you know what?
We
When wait. No, we have to wait. There's a big ass patch coming
Yeah,
on
that's what I'm
4th.
saying.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah,
next
yeah, yeah,
week.
yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I want to play that shit.
Abiotic Factor's coming out. Then we're gonna be. It's for those of you who don't know who the fuck Abiotic Factor is. Google the shit.
Oh yeah.
Abiotic, Abiotik Factor, Factor. It's a nice little survival
No
game.
K. No K, it's a C. But
Oh,
still.
that's okay. Oh, my bad.
No, it's yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Abiotic with a
Uh
C. It's a nice little survival game that is just
Helldivers
fucking just. It's chef's kiss. Mwah.
Helldivers 2 just got some more DLC. Or not DLC, but yeah, yeah, yeah.
They got
It got some more
crossplay.
stuff.
They got some weird thing going on. They got some good shit going on. They got some good shit too. They got new faction. Um, and I mean, Dark Tide is still pretty decent, but Space Marines 2 is kind of they're suffering a little bit, but they're trying their best. Um,
Dead
I
by Daylight had an
I
update.
know that Alex is probably gonna trying to get you to play Enshrouded
And Shrouded. You know what though? Hold up. Hold on. I feel like I play a lot of your guys' recommendations and I have a
because
recommendation of my own.
talk to him.
I want to play Shadowhunt, bro.
Shadow Hunt. What is that?
Is that what it is? Shadowhunter?
Shadow Hunter. Shadow
No.
Hunter.
Hunter? Maybe it's just Hunter. Fuck, I can't remember the name.
This is from
Can't remember.
2015. Can't be this one.
No. It's it's a first person shooter but based on ye old times.
Like like Western.
Yeah, sort of.
Hmm.
What the fuck was it
The Hunter?
called? The Hunter?
No, this is like hunting people. Evil West? No, it's not it.
I'll figure it out. But yeah, that'll be my thing because it's sort of like the Delta Force kind of extraction, but it's ye old times.
Oh, I think I've seen it. I think I've seen it. I think I've seen it.
Hunt Showdown?
No, it's not that. I think I've seen it. I think I've seen it on my timeline. And I was like, oh, this is interesting. An actual extraction game, but I think I've seen it. I don't know the name of it, but I kind of glanced over it. And I was like, oh, this might be interesting.
Is this it? Hunt Showdown? No.
No, Hunt Showdown is like the scary one, the one that like it's player versus player, and then it kind of like one is a like Freddy Krueger, and then it's like four regular people. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. So yeah, but yeah, I'll find it. I looked it up the other day and it looked really, really interesting. And I was quite interested.
Hmm. Shit, even No Man's Sky just got a crazy ass patch.
Oh God, dude.
I'm
People
not. No,
play
I'm
that
not planning.
game.
No, no, no. I'm not planning to go. I've never even bought it to begin with. But I'm just saying, like, as far as the video game industry right now, there is a lot of shit moving. There's a lot of. So it's not that the fact that we have to sit there and then wait an entire year for an update or significant. But I'm gonna tell you right now, Path as a Path shot itself in the dick.
Yo, I am thinking Hunt Showdown.
Maybe that. Oh, okay. Let me take a look.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Hunt.
It is exactly. It's
Um,
40% off until February 3rd.
but Path has GGG in general has shot itself in the foot because not only are they not gonna beat D4 because D4 already made its money. They're laughing
Hmm.
right now in the bank.
Yep.
But now you have offset progress that you've made. Oh, they Crytek engine for this game. That's a great engine. Um,
Yeah, yeah. I've heard that it is really good.
they've set themselves back an entire year of progress now.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, they spent money on Post Malone. Oh, I'm a little skeptical in this.
Nah, bro. I heard it's really good.
This gives me Keanu and Cyberpunk vibes.
What?
Yeah, like Keanu, like fucking Keanu being part of Cyberpunk and how shit the game was. It gives me a little
You know
hesitation.
what? I'm just saying that game turned out really good. And hold on. Just side note, Keanu was the best part of that game release.
It's hard not to be.
True, but
I mean,
he
this is
was.
Keanu we're talking about. Like,
No, 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 no.
you
Because
know,
other characters in the game, Pan Am, things like that, those had a little bit of following. But Keanu actually was like the best part of that fucking game. I have played recent. I not recent. Actually, it was pretty recent. Probably like a month and a half ago. I played through Cyberpunk again after like all their new patches and shit. Of course, I didn't pay for them. Um, but
I'm
that,
probably gonna load it up too soon as well.
bro, that became a really good game. I'm not even
They have a
bullshitting.
co-op,
That
right?
became a really no.
They still don't have a co-op. Even fucking GTA had a co-op. Come on, guys. GTA learned that fucking years ago.
There's a multiplayer mod.
I might look at it and see if I could get Rosie into it. She might want to play. She like GTA games.
Yeah, like the story and shit, dude. I really did like playing through the multiple things. It became a good game, bro. I will be honest. The fact that the amount of criticism, backlash, and hatred that Cyberpunk ended up fucking getting at the end of the day, right after launch, the fact that it did take them a little bit of time, but the fact that they put in the fucking work to make it an insane fucking good game, I will hand it to them. Good job. Fuck you guys for making the people wait that long for it. Still, but I cannot deny the final product is really good.
So I will say this that um wait, this game is wait, is this game belongs to Post Malone's? It says Post Malone's Murder Circus.
Murder Circus?
That's what it's
No,
called.
that sounds like it's he maybe like is the poster child of that particular
Oh,
DLC.
oh, okay. Okay, maybe that's what it is.
Because they I've seen some stuff have that. I don't even know what the DLCs and shit for. Hold on, let me look. Let's see what kind of
So it seems like a
DLC
lot.
you got.
Shot
It
Legend
looks like a
and
lot.
how long this game been out? It's 2019. Oh, actually, it's not a new game.
No, not a new game,
Wow. Okay.
but I've been hearing like good things about it, so kind of want to play it.
Well, um, I'll
It
add to
looks
my
like
list.
their DLCs are gun skins, cosmetics.
Yeah, the usual stuff.
No, no, no. I mean, like that's a good thing. Fear the Reaper. Let's see. Let's see what this gets. This
The Taker
is
of
a
Trophies, the Gunface Rampage. It's in a songbook. The Last Laugh. I think it's a combination of some of them are actual features and thing, and some of them are,
characters.
yeah.
So yeah, you get the Hun, you get the Reaper, Quietus, Spectre, Shoddy, Memento Mori, Centennial, and the throwing axes
And
that are look like sides.
if, like, again, I keep saying this, but if you're still listening at this point, if you have anything that you want us to check out, review, fucking spend some time on it, this is the perfect time. We are like fucking bounty hunters right now, looking for a time to spend between 8 months until our next path stuff comes out.
Yeah,
Um,
man.
and again, don't blame us. I know you probably subscribe to us because of our path commentary, and we will continue. Like if anything new comes up, we will do it. If there's a significant update to path, we will probably jump on to see what's going on. But like, understand that we're human too. Like, I'm sorry, but I can only get punched in the dick for as long as I'm no longer entertained. And it's just
It's like, is it really what you want us to do? Is just to sit here and tell you, oh yeah, I tried this character. Oh yeah, I tried this character. Oh yeah, I tried this character. They're all shit.
yeah.
Like,
And I refuse to play Path of Calgar again. Settlers of Calgar. Like I,
although good league.
it was a great league. It was a great league, but I did what I did. I achieved what I achieved. I'm no, I'm good. I'm good. This is the religion of Path of League, and my relationship with it is that I play as much as I play. Me replaying League, it feels gross. It legitimately feels gross.
Well, I like going back in because right now I have like a fuck ton of fucking currency.
Well, I mean, starting
So,
a new character and like pretending like I just didn't play this league.
well, I would never do that. I would, for instance, get another character that I want to late game and try a different build. Because I will say there are times in which I'm very conflicted on the build that I want to try,
Right.
and I've gotten to do two this league. Hex Blast, and then I can't even remember what the first fucking one was. Holy shit!
This is team. This is a team game.
Yes, it's a team based extraction shooter.
Looks like three.
Yeah. Hmm.
Hmm. Well, I mean, you have to. I mean, it won't be hard to convince Alex. I know that for a fact. But good luck if he has time.
Yeah, no shit.
Like maybe I should say this off air, but I know I don't have time sometimes. But Jesus Christ, like I have like floods and stuff happening. Sometimes it's like,
Yeah.
bro, what did you do with your time? It's just like crickets. Like no idea what the fuck he's doing with his time. Um, so we'll see. If he's down, which he'll probably be down to buy it, but whether or not he'll have be down to play it, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. I know what he'd make time for if I was just like, hey, Alex, let's go play 7 Days to Die again.
No, he'll make time if they say Minecraft or fucking.
Oh God, fuck.
The amount of time he's
I
asked,
couldn't,
the
bro.
amount of time he has asked me to play Minecraft is disgusting. How many times he has asked me? I'm like, if you fucking ask me again to play that fucking game, I will disown your ass as a friend. Like friends who are friends should not encourage to play Minecraft. That's not something you encourage. It's not the fact that Minecraft. I might get some backlash for this. It's not that Minecraft's a bad game. I just think
Yo,
it's a
was it
game.
you
But
that sent me this? Steel Hunters?
yes,
Okay, we're gonna play that 100%. You know that, right?
yeah, the mechs with
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're gonna
the
like.
Zoids.
I'm just saying. We're gonna play that. We're
Yeah,
gonna play that. We're gonna play that. 100%. We're gonna play. I will stab your foot if we don't play this.
I'm the one that sent it to you, and I'm like, I
I
seen the
know.
Zoids. I was like, yo, it's fucking Zoids. Like,
Dude, I'm so happy. If we don't play this game, bro, I'm fucking killing us. All of us. Like,
I mean, I don't know how
yeah.
good it's gonna be, but
Dude, it
I don't
looks
give a
so
fuck.
good.
It's
It
gonna be.
looks so good.
Hopefully, it's not no Chinese like weird fucking like Delta Force where Delta Force is good because it's like it's on a it has copied a proven code, but it's like all the sub menus and all the fucking currencies and all the like, that shit kills it.
Yeah.
That shit fucking kills it. Like stop, just fucking chill the fuck out a little bit.
Well, but I will say it would be on brand for wargaming.
hmm
It's on brand. It
I'm
it
worried
wouldn't.
about that. I'm worried about that.
It's not gonna be as egregious as Delta Force though,
Okay, because
and
one
that's
of the
just
biggest
from
things that
history.
one of the things that I've never wanted to play World of War tanks, World of Warships, it's because of when I get in, I'm bombarded by all these little fucking things. I'm just like, nope, don't want it. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with it.
It shouldn't be that bad because this is an extraction shooter, and the other ones are, especially being like, it's really hard to get into those games late.
Yeah, yeah. I'm hoping it's not the
Like
same with this one.
I'm hoping that this will be pretty straightforward. So I can't wait. I can't wait. I want to fucking play this shit
Now I wonder if you
so
get to play
fucking
it as a
bad.
Zoid or if it's gonna be like your pet. I wonder if this is just like humanoid robots or more like
It
robots.
better fucking not be. It looked like it. I saw the camera view from the Zord, or yeah,
Yeah, there's
from the
one
Zord.
picture of
So
it. There's one picture of it as you're the Zoid. So we'll see. We'll see.
it
We'll see.
better. If it isn't, dude, I'm
Because
blowing
this
it all
it
up.
kind of initially when I seen it, it gave me Warframe vibes a little bit,
Yeah,
and I didn't really have a good time with Warframe. Um,
I
I don't
just feel like this is gonna be a
I don't
better
even know what for
Transformers game
Warframe.
than
I
any
don't.
Transformers game. I've never played a good Transformers game. Tell me you have.
You know how I feel about Transformer games?
No, I
The
don't.
same way I feel about Gundam games.
Oh
It's
wow,
like I
there was
want
a
to
couple
like
good
it
ones.
because I love the genre, but it's just something about this don't feel good.
Yeah,
So,
it's hard.
um, but I've never had a good time playing Warframe ever. And I've picked up like 3 or 4 times already. I've yet to have a good time playing Warframe, but
I
allegedly it's a fucking great game.
Yeah, I keep
But
hearing
it's
things like that,
but it's
but
I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the speed of it. Maybe it's like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. It's too much going on. Maybe this is how path players feel. The learning curve.
perhaps, yeah.
I don't see the learning curve. I don't see like I don't see it. So it's really it loses my attention really quickly, and I just say fuck it, I don't want to know more. But we'll see maybe one day. But allegedly it's fucking it's a crazy good game, but it's just I don't know.
There's another game, The Finals. I've never seen this game. It came out in 2023.
The finals,
Yeah,
final, the
very
final,
positive recent reviews, mostly positive all reviews.
20,000.
It's a lot.
It's free to play, combat centers, fire alongside teammates, retro Venus, you can also. Kind of, kind of
Kind of
looks
looks
like
like
yeah, that game. Yeah, that game.
yeah.
Yeah, like
My God.
Rainbow Six with Overwatch.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Rainbow Six Overwatch.
The game
Overwatch Siege.
over siege.
Over
Um,
Siege.
the the game market is definitely saturated. A lot of similar like genre games are coming out on top of each other, and it's really hard to like sparse out which one is better or which one you should try. Um, like the fact that Marvel Heroes is as good as it is,
It's
and
good.
surprisingly,
Marvel Rivals, they have really good.
but
Really
it's
good game. A lot of cheaters.
I mean, but that was Delta Force 2, and you still playing the shit?
Well, because shut up.
Exactly.
Because it's fun, and I kind of like a lot of the other systems in the game, and the cheating problem has gotten it's like waves, dude. It's like waves. It's weird waves of cheating. Like there's sometimes I'll go like 2 or 3 nights and be like, I only died to like 3 cheaters today.
Have you been a fan? Were you a fan? Have you been a fan of Ninja Gaiden?
Yeah.
The fact that they're coming out with the next one?
They're coming out with another Ninja Guide.
Yeah. It got released
Fuck
already.
yeah.
It's
Oh wait,
released.
really?
Yeah. Ninja Gaiden 2.
Wait, two?
Yeah. I don't know if it's
Two
a
has been
remake.
like
I don't know. Maybe it's a remake then.
okay, because I was about to say like
Maybe it's a remake, but it
Ninja
looks
Gaiden 2
it
came
looks
out a long time ago.
bananas. Now I can't tell if it's like it kind of feels like Spider-Man
Wait a second.
with a
So there's a I'm trying to find this. Hold on.
it feels like Spider-Man with a little bit of like Devil May Cry.
Oh, Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. Oh, but it kind of looks like the same. Is this the same thing? What? No.
I've never
Who
played
that
Ninja
guy?
Gaiden 2, so I don't know. I mean, I didn't play it in this, so I don't know if they remade it. So it looks like they remade it in Unreal Engine 5.
What? Let's see. I think you're right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I've played this. I've played this game, and I was like, wait, why do all the cutscenes basically look almost the same? And it's because yes, I have played this.
Okay, so this is a remake.
I played the original.
I thought it was gonna be
Yeah,
a. I thought it was original. I take it back then.
I accidentally clicked on the "Are you 18?" No, and it
I
was
don't
just
like
like
supporting.
access denied.
I don't like supporting remakes.
I
Like
kind of don't either.
I don't like supporting it. It feels disingenuous. I
They
understand why
could
you
have
want to
just
do
made
a
a new one.
remastered. I understand. I would understand why you're doing a remaster. I can understand that. I have purchased remasters of video games. Like I've purchased remasters of Red Alert. I've purchased remasters of Command and Conquer. I've purchased remasters of Age of Empires and a few other games. But what I won't do is repurchase a game just because you remake it in a new engine. I won't do that because it's like just make a new fucking game. Just make a new game.
I will be honest. These cutscenes do look fucking great,
I looked at
and
combat looks great.
holy shit, they got the blood working. Yeah, that was not working in the original one. It's so you know what? I'm pirating the fuck out this game.
Allegedly, allegedly,
Allegedly.
allegedly. If you
Allegedly.
could find an
Maybe.
alleged link somewhere, allegedly.
Alleged yeah, if I can find an alleged link on an alleged site that I allegedly don't use.
You know, allegedly.
Because this actually legit looks fantastic. You're right. It looks good.
Yeah, I mean, I would expect it for it to look like that when you're doing an engine, you Unreal Engine 5. Like we're talking about 5. We're not even talking about 4. So you know,
Yeah,
but
this looks fucking
but it's
really
hard for
good.
me to.
Holy shit.
It's a brand. It's they got it for $50. It's like I don't kind of want to support your
Oh yeah, no, I'm not paying for that
game.
shit. I am not
Would you
playing for
consider
paying for that shit.
trying Once Human?
Once human.
I don't know if
Da
it's a
da da.
survival. I don't know if it's a survival, but I think it is because it's saying similar to
Open world
Syndicate. Similar.
survival. Open world survival, free to play, co-op simulation, shooter, post-apocalyptic base building. Yeah.
Okay. It's not. It's not gonna be the first on the list. I'm just getting your feel for it.
Yeah.
I like the ambience of it. That's why I looked at
I
it. I was
kind
like,
of, you know what? I'm looking at it, and that's literally what's allowing me to be like, yeah. The problem that I foresee is I- I'm gonna be forcing you to do the base building.
the base building.
Yeah, dude, you know I hate base building, bro. If
Well,
not,
good thing I
unless you're
love
okay
base
with the,
building.
yeah, like otherwise we'll end up living in a box. Like
Oh, I'm okay with living in a box. I'm not. I'm not Alex.
that's also fair.
I just
I'm
make
down to
bigger
play it.
boxes. I make multiple boxes. I'm like, look, we have 4 boxes now.
Let's see. How large is it? Let's see. If
Oh, I don't know.
add to library. I'm gonna check it right now. I added it to my Steam library. Oh shit. I was doing that from the
80,
website.
80 gigs. So
Yeah.
thick game.
I will start doing this, right? I will let you know when the download is finished. I will start it when I go to sleep and pause it when I go back
All right.
online.
So fair trade. I'll get hunt.
Hell yeah, sweet. All right, cool. Fair trade.
Hunt.
That is indeed a fair trade.
Showdown. So. We doing all this as we're recording. People gonna be listening to this, thing going like, "What the fuck is this?"
What is happening?
This is how pissed off we are, guys. We literally want you to hear our plans to not play Path of Exile. This is our protest.
Listen to us pay for other shit.
This is literally this is what we're doing. All right. And
Oh
if
my
you agree
god.
with us doing this,
Go
please
buy a
drop
game.
a like and subscribe.
That too.
Um, any last any last words? Any
No,
last words? It sounds
I
terrible.
hope that this is not the end for Path of Exile. I really do. Because Lord knows when they do eventually release content, I will be playing it.
I will be too.
That's just it all as
I'm
much
going to be a
as
year
abusive as this
older.
feels.
I'm
Yeah,
I'm gonna I probably will pass a birthday, and I still be waiting for content, which feels incredibly incredibly bad
yeah,
because my birthday's in June. So the fact that I don't have anything foreseeable to play Path, I don't have nothing in spring, I don't have nothing in like it's just it feels so sad. It feels so sad.
doesn't it?
And I don't ever advocate for anyone to lose their jobs if they've been trying their best, which I believe that Jonathan has been trying his best. However, I feel like he has lost sight of what's important, and based on that, I do feel there needs to be repercussions to his actions.
There
Whatever those
has to
are,
be, dude.
there
He
has to
has
be
to fix this.
because it like it has to be. I'll leave it at that.
I feel like this the only repercussions that I am 100% okay with are him fixing this. That's it. I don't want because again, I don't want the man fired. I am not an advocate of losing your job over a, I understand a big mistake, but I just don't believe in that. What I do believe in is, you know, fixing problems that you start. I want him to fix these problems and for us after we fix all these problems for us to kind of like chide him at it every now and again and to let it go and move on. That's what I hope because I don't ever want to dwell on this mistake after all this shit is done. And I want eventually all this shit to be done and for things to be okay and for us to still have Path of Exile, because that's the one thing out of this whole thing I don't want. I don't want to lose Path of Exile 1. Well, from the very fucking get-go,
Hmm. Yeah.
that was my whole fucking point is that Path 1 is my game that I will play Path 2 in between Path 1. This
Path
I
2 was
don't
always
want to
designed to be
lose
the
my
cherry
game.
on top.
Yeah. I don't want to lose the game that I love to
And
play.
to be clear, I have a very similar idea. But the exception is that if you made Path 2 1,000 times better than Path 1, and it be everything that Path 1 is plus more, then I was okay with the idea of letting Path 1 go and say, you know what, let's let's you know it's time to bury it and into the ethos of gaming history. Like every other great video game that has ever come, Galaga, fucking Super Mario 64. Like these games have been put to rest and they've been put in the ethos of great games of Hall of Fames. But they've moved forward. I was okay with that if and when you came and showed me a product that both was as good as Path 1, but better and it had a bright future. And that has yet to be seen. That still might be a possibility, but has yet to be seen. And you have a lot to, they have a lot to live up to until then.
Yeah.
Um, like always,
Have a good one.
have a good one. And if you like and subscribe to the content, feel free to do so. Check us out at our YouTube channel. We'll be making content, but it won't probably won't be about Path. So just keep that in mind. So you start seeing weird channels with episodes of like, what the hell are they talking about? Just know there ain't shit gonna be for Path, at least in my foreseeable future as far as what's going on. So keep that in mind. If you want us to cover anything, review anything, feel free to let us know. Drop it in the comments. We will kind of read them. I do. I'm not gonna lie. I read the comments. I'm attracted to those things.
I
Um,
will definitely read the comments that he pushes toward me because I like to read them too, but I may not like your comment, fool. What up? Drop it down. I'm kidding.
hey, fuck that motherfucker.
Fuck
Um,
that comment. Fuck your $30. If you don't like me, say fuck your $30. Come tell me something. Just fucking around.
I worked hard for the 30 dollars. Fuck you, fuck.
That was my birthday money for 2 years.
God damn. Um, I mean, I could see that happening if you're like under 18.
Yeah,
Um, and this was 2001. These days, $20 isn't worth shit. Anyway, no, that's a whole different conversation.
yeah.
Yeah, stay safe out there, and hopefully you find something you're having fun because Path is not fun. Good night.